Hey, it's the Empire. Don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the bell icon for more videos. We taking over. Let's go, champ. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button right now. Let's go.
Hey, it's the Empire, GeoBoxing Empire, back to our boxing. Now, man, crazy news, man. Derek James, Errol Spence's trainer, talks about he can't watch Lomachenko, man. I'll put the link in the description, but he basically talks about how Lomachenko is a basic fighter, how he's basically predictable in the ring, and you know what you're gonna get when you watch Lomachenko fight. Basically called him one-dimensional in his approach to boxing, which is a lot of movement and high volume. Crazy stuff, man. Derek James said that. Errol Spence Jr.'s trainer, and this could potentially set up a fight for Lomachenko versus Errol Spence Jr. And that would be a really big fight, man. That'd be a really big fight. Now, a lot of people will say something like Lomachenko is too small. He doesn't need to be fighting Errol Spence and everything like that. But Lomachenko, I believe, is 31 years old. Correct me if I'm wrong. He may have turned 32, but I'm pretty sure he's like 31 or something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong on this age. But, Lomachenko's a three-time world champion. And there's a lot of four-time world champions at welterweight. Adrian Broner is one of them. He's a four-time world champion and at welter, in between weight classes, obviously. But he's fought at welterweight. He's been a champion at welterweight. And Adrian Broner is a four-time world champion, and he's 29 years old. Josecito Lopez is, I think he's a four-time world champion. So, I mean, even Mikey Garcia was talking about actually fighting Errol Spence Jr. He's not afraid to go up and weight to welterweight at all. So there's a lot of fighters who are younger than Lomachenko who have the same successes skipping these weight classes, and they're not afraid to go welterweight, man. They're not afraid to go welterweight. So there's other fighters who would take the risk in being a multi-division world champion. There's no reason why Lomachenko couldn't do it. Adrian Broner and Errol Spence Jr. have beef already. They sparred before. There's rumors that he got knocked out on his feet. Adrian Broner did. Mikey Garcia says he wants to fight Errol Spence, and now Lomachenko's trainer is saying Lomachenko's boring and he can't even watch his fights. So this can potentially set up the fight with Lomachenko and Errol Spence Jr. Man, I think it actually will be a great fight. It's crazy because a lot of people think that Terrence Crawford's actually the better fighter than Lomachenko. Lomachenko himself said Terrence Crawford's actually better than him, but no one talks about Errol Spence Jr. The thing is, I do think Terrence Crawford and Lomachenko probably box better than Errol Spence, but Errol Spence is a really big guy, so it'll be a really tough fight. It'll be a really tough fight for Lomachenko, man. Errol Spence Jr. He's a tank, and he's devastating to the body, man. And it'll just be a good fight, man. It'd be really fan-friendly fight. You have a hunter and a matador type thing going on. It'd be a really good fight, man. So let me know how you guys feel about everything. Do you guys think this will turn into a beef? This thing was posted yesterday, like middle of yesterday. So it was only a day old. What would Lomachenko say? Lomachenko, he needs a dancing partner. It's cool when he's destroying these fighters, but for the most part, they're pretty. Lomachenko's beating him pretty bad. You know what I mean? Lomachenko got to keep challenging himself. He can't just be having these easy fights. I know he steps up at everything, but people like exciting fights that are 50-50 fights. Sometimes you got to put the odds against a fighter to really show the fighter's true capabilities, and that's how fighters become legends. They overcome the odds. So I'd love to see Lomachenko versus Errol Spence Jr. I think that'd be a great fight. Errol Spence is one of the best fighters at welterweight. He proved himself by beating Kell Brook. And man, I mean, it seems like a lot of people don't want to fight him either. So I mean, in my opinion, Errol Spence Jr. is like it's not even a question really. He's the most avoided fighter at welterweight. No one really wants to fight the guy. He's too big. He's too strong. And the thing is, if Lomachenko tries to fight Errol Spence Jr., it would be a really good look for him because everyone's ducking him. Everyone's gonna be ducking him. So it'll make Lomachenko look like, he's really trying to prove himself, and it'll be a really good fight. I even heard that Errol Spence Jr.'s tickets are really selling out in Texas. If you guys don't know, one of the biggest stadiums in America is the Texas Stadium. I think it's not the one Errol Spence Jr. is fighting at, but it's one of the stadiums in Texas. It holds over I think it holds 100,000 people in a stadium. I forgot the name of the stadium, but it's the biggest stadium in America. It's huge. right? So, the thing is, it'd be the perfect person to fight too because Errol Spence Jr. is from Texas. You want to have the biggest audience possible in the biggest arena possible, which is in Texas. So this would be a really good fight, man. It has all the makings of a super fight. And, as soon as Lomachenko gets up and he fills up at 140, he can get a couple more fights just because he just beat Linares for his title, 140 title. So I mean, he can stay there a little bit, get a little accustomed to the weight, and then move up eventually. Maybe get all the titles at 140. It's just a lot of things happening. The real big names are at 147. There used to be names that could have been big, like Indongo. He just got stopped recently. You got a lot of new guys coming up, and they're hard fights, but I'm not sure if they're big fights. You understand? So the big fights, in my opinion, are at welterweight. I mean, that's not much of an opinion. That's more of a fact. All the big names are at 147. They're the big names. They had a built career. They're branding themselves. They had incredible success at lower weight classes, and then they went to 147, and the competition got real, and people started losing their O. Think Danny Garcia. He used to be undefeated. Tim Bradley used to be undefeated. Carol Brooke used to be undefeated. Andre Berto used to be undefeated. I mean, I can go on and on about used to be prime undefeated fighters who stepped up to 147, and then eventually they took their L. So Lomachenko, if he wants to be a legend, eventually he's gonna have to move up to welterweight. It's like inevitable. So I'm not sure when a fight will happen, but if Lomachenko really wants to become a legend, he needs to take up 147 because that's where the beasts are at, man. That's where the legends are at right now. Because it's no one can really control the division. There hasn't been anyone who got all the four titles in at least a decade. It's been a while since someone has gotten all four titles at welterweight. I can't remember the last person. I had it in my head, but I can't remember the name right now. But yeah, man. So let me know how you guys feel about Lomachenko versus Errol Spence Jr., man. You guys think Lomachenko will clap back? Who you guys got in a fight, man? Let me know how you guys feel in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe. This is the Empire. Geobasket Empire. Peace.